or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everyone, everywhere, depending on where and when you are joining Africa Online. Well, it is a beautiful spring, sunshiny day outside my window. What's it looking like outside yours? We are so excited about this show today. Why? Because this marks the 10th anniversary of Africa Online Media Corporation. And we've got some guests, we've got some former co hosts. We're going to talk to a lot of people, and we're going to focus mostly on our Operation Borehole 55 project. It was a project that was started a few years ago. It kind of died down, but in honor of our 10th anniversary, we want to revitalize it. We want to make it new, and we want to bring it back because we need you. You and yeah, you too. You don't get the high. We need all of you to help make Operation Borehole 55 a reality because people everywhere need water, and we know that water is life. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Professor Nia Sung, for the editorial of the day. Hi, my brother. How are you? And what's it looking like in your neck of the woods?
Beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful third day of spring. Yes, it's 80 degrees now in Bowie, and we're very happy. And Sylvia, please, I'm very happy and enchanted to see you after a long while. Whatever, thank you, thank God for our lives and thank God for everything. That said, it is the 81st day of 2026, and we still have 284 days left in the year. Yeah, quite a long time. Today is the 12th Sunday of 2026 on the 13th week of the year. And the good news for those of us in the northern hemisphere is that it is the third day of spring. Yes, 3 days of spring already. We therefore have 91 more days to enjoy what many, including myself, consider our favorite season, spring. Yes, March, the third month of the year, and its 22 day today, features a mix of fun, cultural, environmental, and national observances, including National Goof Day. Take note, National Goof Day, whatever that is, just go ahead and find out more about that. It is also International Day of the Seal. Well, I wish I lived in the water, I don't. And of course, it is International Water Day. This World Water Day and National Water Day, whatever it is called, highlight the importance of fresh water, sustainable water management, and access to save water globally, that is. World Water Day is an annual event that looks at the global issues surrounding access to clean, safe drinking water and sanitation. Water, when we mention it, it was the first thing that existed, isn't it? But we all know that water is such a precious commodity which many, unfortunately, take for granted. But World Water Day today is a chance to remind ourselves and to think about those people and places where water needs are still paramount. We therefore seek to work together to find a solution for providing potable water in such localities. More about water shortly in our discussion, because there is something that we did, that we are doing, and that we hope to continue to do. 10 years ago, a friendly phone call and an ensuing conversation with a former colleague, staff, and student, Mr. Divine Chamukang, resulted in the birth of a baby in the communication arena. That baby was named Africa Online Media Corporation. It was soon joined by a lady with an unbending business will, Reverend Dr. Pam Fomunum. Today, those 10 years stare us and proudly in the face because they have been 10 years of raising awareness and influencing change by discussing issues that are paramount to all of us. Issues that matter and issues that we take to heart. One such issue was and remains, how do we help influence change by making a difference in the lives of the people that constitute our audience? Something was set rolling called Operation Borehole 55. An ambitious goal was set to raise funds and initiate a borehole sinking project that would provide potable water to government-approved health centers and communities in the rural areas of the 55 countries that make up the continent of Africa. We include Western Sahara, even though it is claimed by Morocco. That's why we count 55. Today, as Africa Online celebrates 10 years of existence, the successful sinking of the first borehole in Sierra Leone and a desire to relaunch Operation Borehole 55 is challenging us. And in this discussion, we hope to stir and awaken that sleeping challenge, because challenges should not be let to sleep for too long. Welcome, therefore, to our discussion, everyone, and the chair of Africa Online Media Corporation, Reverend Dr. Pam Fomlung, Her Royal Highness. I'm handing over the microphone to you now to welcome us, to welcome guests, to welcome regulars, and for the first time to set to set the stone rolling, so that together we can unfold or unbind what is bound. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nias. Editorials.
Wait, you're
cutting in and out.
You try again. Try again from thank you, Niason.
Thank you, Niason. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This internet better not act up today. People think challenges are only on the continent. I am so excited. Really, really. It's been 10 years listening to your editorial. Yeah, 10 years ago, I was minding my business and I got a phone call from a 240 number, and the person said, oh,
you're frozen.
Hello?
You're frozen.
Yeah, we hear
You're frozen.
The internet keeps kicking her out. Oh my goodness. We're not going to have these challenges today.
This is definitely an attack. I'm going to join with my phone. So you guys just give me a minute, but let's hear from our amazing second co-host, Dr. Sylvia Isozo.
Yeah. It's good to be back. It's good to see everybody. Good day to everybody wherever you are around the globe. It's always such a pleasure coming into your living rooms or on your phones, in your cars, or wherever you might be. It's been a minute I've been AWOL. That's because my world expanded before me and I was being called in 10, 15 different directions. But nonetheless, there's always time to come back and visit home. Home will always be home, right?
That's right.
My people here, Niasong, Lisa, and Reverend Famino, it's so good to see you guys. I miss being with you, but I'm always with you in spirit.
Yes.
A lot has gone on. And yes, Boho 55 was born in my era when I was still co-hosting with Nia Song. And no, I never forgot about that. Every time we travel to Africa and I see those children that are running around, with the little buckets or plates going to get water from the stream, from nasty streams, I always remember Boho 55.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is something good that we did, even though it didn't help the entire nation, the entire country, but the 400 or 500 people that benefited or still benefit from what we did, it gives me a lot of pride and joy, because I know that we probably have saved a life or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back here to celebrate our 10th anniversary and to make sure that now we push and continue and figure out ways to fundraise so that we can do more boreholes for our families on the continent. Yes, some of you may not be from there, but the thing is, we're all humans, and as humans, we're one family. So we have to care and look after one another, especially when it comes to health. And being a mother, grandmother, wife, sister, auntie, whatever, I'm very passionate about our children. These are the leaders of today, not tomorrow. They're the leaders of today. Because as much messes or as many mistakes we have made as adults with this world, believe it or not, some of our little grandchildren as old as 5 and 6 years old ask hard questions.
Yes.
Grandma, what happened? How come there's no water here? We're visiting Africa and there's no water here. There's water in America. So you stand there and say what to that 5, 6-year-old? We have made grave mistakes and those mistakes need to be corrected. Let's push Operation Borehole 55. And for those of you who don't know what Borehole 55 means is we wanted to go around the continent, or we want, not wanted, we want to go around the continent to bore as many boreholes or to sink as many boreholes as we can for as long as the funds are permitting. Because that's the least we can give back to our continent. That's the least we can give back to our growing children and, of course, aging parents and ourselves. You see, most of us now are probably in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and going downhill. Do something good before we leave. Make a mark so we can be remembered to say, they started Borehole 55 and look, voila, we have water everywhere.
That's right. Oh, you know, that voice, we have missed it. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm actually using my phone audio. This computer was not, I don't care if the camera stays on or not. But anyway, so our first show, the first co-anchor will join, our original anchor, Mr. Divanjam Kong, will join us. He's actually at work right now, but he's going to join us. And whenever he joins, we'll give him the mic, you know. But I was on the first show, you know, and we were discussing domestic violence. There was a lady in Cameroon who was really, anyway, let me not go too much into it. That was our first show, March 20th. So our 10th anniversary was 2 days ago. And in 10 years, we only missed one show. It happened when all three of us were indisposed in 10 years. So every single Sunday, we have been on this program, come rain, come shine. Permit me to share, I want to show you our first, wait a minute. What do you mean by sharing is not turned on? This is ridiculous.
Uh-oh, we lost Reverend Pam again.
You lost me?
Oh.
No, you're still here.
No, you're here.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me.
Okay, Ania's song, go on yours and hit share to allow her share because she went on her phone, even though she was the host.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Let me.
Go where?
Yeah, either Lisa or you, yes, because I'm on the phone too. I see it on my phone.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Ambassador Lisa, can you do that?
I should have met. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to reclaim host. That's fine.
Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on 1 second.
No, I've done it.
Okay. Okay, great.
All right.
Yeah, I've done it. So let me go to the. I just want to show you the original website, which is actually still active. You guys, let me know if you can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so you see, when we started, we were doing teleconference. It was a dial-in. It was not a Zoom. It was not. There was no Zoom then, or if there was Zoom, we didn't know about it. That was 2016. Right. You know, and the first show was at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was like, no, we cannot be doing a show when people on the continent are sleeping. So the next Sunday, we changed it to 3 p.m. And it started originally as AfricaOnline. That was, so I added the media corporation there when I was registering the organization. So you see here, it just says AfricaOnline, but now it has changed. And so these were the three people. These two guys here decided to make me a chairperson without asking my opinion. And they've left the work for me. So this is Mr. Chamakong and this is Nia Song, you know, and that was what the flyer looked like back then.
Yes.
Okay. You know, so this, I was happy to see that our new website is under reconstruction, but this donate button still works. So if anybody wants to donate to Operation Borehole 55, they can do so. So I just wanted to show that. But in 10 years, some of our doctors will be joining us. Every last Sunday of the month, we have had, we've addressed a medical topic every single last Sunday of the month, you know, and we have transformed lives. So I will be sharing a screen later on. I want Sister Sylvia to talk about her experience on the show, and then we'll go to Nia Song and then Ambassador Lisa. And Sister Sylvia, thank you so much for not just leaving,
where you didn't leave, you had to take care of some other things. You are always going to be part of the show, but you brought Ambassador Lisa to take over your spot, which was so amazing, you know. So thank you so much. But I want you to take a minute and talk about your experiences on the show and the kind of impact you think we've had. I'll be sharing some impact report in a few minutes, and then we're gonna hear from Ambassador Lisa, Nia Song, and then I will share that. I will share the impact report.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, like I said in my opening remarks, it's been quite an experience, you know, working on this show with you guys, because the medical information that we have been sharing every last Sunday of the month, trust me, it taught me a lot. There's a lot of things we take for granted as human beings, because we know if I have a headache, it's Tylenol. If I have a toothache, it's this. If Ambisol, if I have a backache, it's that. You know, it's like we're already doctors on our own, right? So
self-diagnosis.
Yes, exactly. That's the right word. Self-diagnosis and self-treatment. So what ended up happening for me when I did sit into most of our medical experts, doctors' information, and of course sharing of data, a lot of stuff shocked me that I thought I knew, but I did not know. And believe it or not, most of the knowledge too that I have learned or gathered from this show, I have been able to use even for myself, administer for me, as well as family and friends.
Awesome.
I find myself being so generous. Oh yeah, you know, that when we were on the show, Dr. So-and-so said this, since you have this now, this is what he recommended. And trust me, most of them have benefited. It's not a bad thing. It's an excellent thing, because we are seeing results from what we have learned.
Awesome.
I think that's awesome.
It is.
Yes. So we are here. I'm sorry, we are here every Sunday, and we're talking about a variety of topics that benefit those on the continent and those of us in the diaspora. So it's wonderful to hear that what Sister Sylvia is sharing is something that has benefited not only her family here, but she's been able to take some of these things back and share on the continent. I'm sorry, you had something else you wanted to share.
No. I was just capping it by saying the best part about being on this show is you guys.
Wow.
Thank
you. Make it, no, absolutely. You guys are so hardworking. You make it worthwhile, and you make me or other people I've invited want to be a part of what we're doing. But as you know, time is of the utmost essence for a lot of us, because we're pulled in so many different directions.
Yes.
And just my apologies to the world or to my viewers is that we got an opportunity to start now working on the continent. So we travel quite a bit. This is why you don't see us. Even when I want to connect from the continent, sometimes it's such a challenge and it's frustrating. You see what I'm saying? And then when I come back here, I'm going to join something, distracts me. I'm going to join something. Till now, Pamela just pinned me down and says, we have our 10th anniversary, madam, you got to come to the show.
But let me say something to encourage you, Sister Sylvia. What you are doing is part of what we push here. So you are boots on the ground. So no complaints at all. No apologies here, because our motto is to raise awareness about issues that affect our people, the global African community, seek solutions to those issues and make progress. And what you are doing is the progress. For example, even with the ball, Nia, so in your editorial, you said something about water. Your editorial today.
Yes.
She did.
International Water Day, he said.
He said yes.
Okay, we didn't even know that, and we are going to be pushing Operation Borehole 55 today, where the borehole, the vision came to me in 2016. I was having dinner with a couple of my employees. I was talking about a borehole that I sank in our compound in Bali, and then it just hit me. It came as Operation Borehole 54 because Morocco had not rejoined the African Union.
Yes.
In 2016. Yes. So when they rejoined, we updated the name to Operation Borehole 55. And today we're going to see some of those videos. Sister Sylvia, you were on the air when Mrs. Mafani, our administrator on the continent, brought to our attention during the pandemic that there were medical facilities that did not have water. We're not talking
water.
About
I remember the videos. Yes, absolutely.
Just did not. So on that day, we raised 11,200. The cheapest cost that we got was 22,000. We had 30,000, all those, but this Mr. Thomas Bremer of Sierra Leone, decided to waive his fees. He accepted it at 11,200.
Yes.
Not only was the borehole sank, he decided, when he found out that none of us were from Sierra Leone, he decided that he was going to convert the solar power energy into electricity for the maternity. So a clinic that was averaging 10 deliveries a night with no water and no electricity now has clean running water and electricity. And also we put a tap outside that is taking care of 30,000 people. You will get to see today the videos from Kerene district.
Wash 10 babies in the same water.
Yes, I had invited our country rep, Mr. Mohammed Jallo, but he's a Muslim. I think they're doing their Eid.
Yeah, this is still Eid celebration.
He may not be able to join. And Salifu, who actually left Freetown and went there, had a car breakdown on the road because that place was so remote. I also invited him, but he said he was at a funeral. So with this today is just to talk about the anniversary. We're actually going to do a real celebration later, but it was to revamp this Operation Borehole 55. Kenya and Cameroon are next. So we're going to be showing a video of a clinic now in Cameroon that sees an average of 400 patients. If you see the water, I hope you have had your lunch. If you see the water, you will lose your appetite.
I believe you. I've seen that.
These are real videos. These are not stock videos. We had them make videos of clinics that did not have water. So we're going to be showing that. But Dr. Bitazong is on. She's been with us from the days of John the Baptist.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah, so Dr. B, please kindly unmute yourself and talk about what it's been like being part of this organization for 10 years and what you have learned, and where we like Sylvia was saying, the impact cannot be quantified because we put out this information out there, people share it, even several other shows have spawned from this. So the impact cannot be quantified. What I'm going to be sharing today is just a sneak preview. So Dr. B, we are going to hear from you, and then there's somebody, Ambassador Ada Juni. We're going to ask you to introduce yourself. I'm not sure.
That is my sister, my friend, my director for our ambassadors. That is Her Excellency Professor Dr. Ada Okika, and she is the General Secretariat for the Center for Global Education at the UN, UNESCO's Center for Global Education, and she now has a new title that has something to do with water. And I'm glad that she is on today.
Okay, good. So we're going to hear from her after Dr. B. So Dr. B, the mic is yours. And on behalf of AfricaOnline Media Corporation, I just want to bless you and thank you for always sharing your knowledge, not just medical knowledge, but your knowledge on every subject. The mic is yours, Dr. B.
Thank you so much, Reverend Pam. Thank you so much.
We can hear you.
Let me put this.
Can you guys hear her?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
We hear
Dr. B. Good to see you.
Dr. B, check your volume. We can't hear you.
No, we hear her fine.
No, we hear her.
We hear her fine. It's your volume. Pamela, it's your volume. Check yours. We hear her fine.
All right. Well, happy Sunday. Congratulations to AfricaOnline Media. Thank you so much for AfricaOnline Media, the entire family here. It's always such a privilege. I think every day that we wake up, I do not even take one day of my life for granted.
Is she breaking or is it my end?
She's talking. We can hear her. It's you.
Okay.
She's very, very clear for us.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. B. Sorry.
No, I said we are all here today. I don't take life for granted at any point. It's a privilege to be alive. And as a Christian, I always remember the scripture that says that a living dog is better than a dead lion. And I just think about on a regular day, you can never compare a dog and a lion. Lion is the king. But if something can make a dog better than a lion, it's life. And so when we are alive, it matters more than anything else. So we have to make good use of that time, redeem the time, because as long as we're here, there's a reason why we're alive. The day it's all going to be over, none of us will be here. So when I'm here, every day God wakes me up, I just remind myself, God is not done with you yet. Mission is not yet accomplished. get up and keep moving. There's work to be done. And
Yes.
this is part of the work that needs to be done. I am so grateful, Reverend Pam, Africa Online Media, Nia Song, just Ambassador Lisa, Mama Sylvie, all those wonderful people that are here just making things happen. Thank you for creating this forum. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to reach out and reach back and to help people even without being physically there. I think it's such a privilege. I'm slowly and certainly getting to the point where when God allows me to help somebody, I consider it a privilege
Amen.
Yes.
because
Hmm.
it's a privilege to not be the one in need of help.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
when God gives you an opportunity to help somebody, don't have an attitude. You know, try to help them get on their feet, and the goal is not to keep them enslaved, but to help them so that they can get on their own feet and then move on and help the next person.
Yes.
So
So
Yes.
true.
I think that's the whole point of Africa Online Media and just even the borehole thing. What is it? We are making it possible for people to have a lifeline with water. Water is one of the things that you cannot do without. And to
Mhm.
just imagine that our people are going without water, they've been going without clean potable water for so long, doesn't even make sense. We have too many brilliant Africans, we have too many capable Africans, we have too many worthwhile humans in Africa and around the world for us to be going without water. So this is just amazing. I pray that this will only grow from strength to strength. I think Reverend Pam, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Need Divine Chamukong was also here.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's gonna join. He's at work. He's gonna join, either
Yes,
during his break or something.
wonderful, because he's the one that introduced me to Africa
Hello.
Online Media.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
Yeah.
why I was asking, because I saw a message that said that he was going to be on, and so I just wanted to say thank you to all of you, including to him. It's
Yes.
always a privilege. I am grateful again every day. I pray that God will give me wisdom and strength to continue serving Him. He will give me opportunities, and this is one of them. And I pray that I will continue to be found useful in His kingdom. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a
Awesome.
pleasure. I appreciate your participation and never being absent when you're called upon to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelson.
Thank you for your dedication, my sister. You're always
Yes.
awesome
Yes.
when you present, man. You can't
Thank
go
you, my
wrong with
sister.
you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the next person was Ambassador Ada.
Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Good evening, and happy Sunday. Happy International Day of Water.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Yes, I'm glad to be here again. Thank you, my shoulder, Prophetess Lisa, for sharing to remind me of today. I always look forward, but by the time I remember, the entire process is gone. So I'm on the road. Sorry, I can't be on camera. I'm on the road somewhere.
Please keep your eyes on the road.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Be
Yes.
Yeah,
safe.
it's been interesting being learning from this wonderful program. I've learned really one or two things, especially with respect to my African origin. And today, as I just entered, I had the issue about borehole and water. I said, wow, no wonder God wanted me to join today.
Hmm.
So,
Amen.
so um,
She's done.
as I have been introduced by Prophetess Lisa, I work as a diploma with the UN in the mission of water and sanitation for Africa.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And just on Thursday, because the Water Day is on a Sunday, we celebrated it on Thursday, the 19th of March at the UN. And on that day, we launched a flagship on water health. This has to do with the issue of looking at the challenges women pass through, especially women of Africa, in terms of access to clean water and sanitation.
Uh-huh.
So the Water Her initiative came forth as a visionary flagship with respect to the 2026 Commission on Status of Women, which is talking about breaking structural barriers and injustice, discriminatory laws, and all what that women cry for. And one of those things is the experiences they encounter in the course of looking for clean water and sanitation. Some of them experience violence, rape, killing, their life, and all the rest of them. So it gave us the privilege to release this issue. It's also on a book on it is also on Amazon, Water. And it was well attended and celebrated by the UN community last Thursday. So efforts are being geared towards redefining concerns and issues hindering the African women and girls across the world. So I'm happy that this this platform is also interested in providing access to clean water and sanitation for women in various communities. Now, on this day, the UN Secretary General of United Nations was able to make a statement, and I would like to read the statement to here. It says, this year's World Water Day reminds us that safe water and sanitation play a critical role in supporting the rights and health of women and girls. While access is lacking, it is women and girls who play the highest toll, relying on unsafe toilets, caring for family members made sick from contaminated water, and spending hours each day collecting water from crowded communal services. This burden keeps many girls out of school and limits women opportunity for work, leadership, and dignity. So this year's theme, where water flows, equality grows, points us towards solution. Government must scale up investment and strengthen national water and sanitation systems through improved delivery capacity, workforce training, and reliable financing. Developed countries must share the technologies, expertise, and financing needed to build safe, sustainable, and resilient water and sanitation infrastructure. Women must be at the decision-making table to ensure that water and sanitation systems reflect their needs and realities. Too often, water is a source of conflict, but water can also unite people and become a powerful contributor to peace. So this year's UN Water Conference will bring the world together to accelerate progress on water and sanitation for all. He also said, let us make water a force for gender equality and let the benefits flow to every community in the world. And again, in December is the International World Water Conference taking place in UAE. So everything about water is very important. But what we at our mission is highlighting is the need for women, cries and pain, the sufferings, the experiences, the negative vices, the structural barriers that women encounter in trying to get to clean water and access is becoming unbearable. And we should all sit up to look into that in our various communities. So where water flows, equality grows, and and this is a direct alignment with our vision on Water Her initiative. So I thank you again for having me. And now I'm glad that I've been able to share this with you at this time where the whole world is celebrating Water Day. We are
Yes.
looking at access. We are talking about the girls. We're also thinking about the boys because people think it's only girls that need sanitation. I
That's
think
right.
the boys and men need sanitation more than the girls. So we need to expand our thinking faculty and the horizon in order to approach this issue squarely for inclusiveness. Remember, the Secretary General is crying for solution, no longer speaking English or theory, but we need to think about solution
Yes.
about the issue about access to water and sanitation. Thank you once more.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. I love it.
Yeah. Ambassador Lisa, thank you so much for bringing Ambassador Ada. Ambassador Ada, we are going to talk. Sister Ambassador Lisa would create the opportunity.
File your taxes 100% free.
You have
Plus, get your
videos, and I want to share a video that captured what you talked about. This is from Kenya, and you guys just bear with me. There's some commercial. I'm going
biggest refund. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. File now.
There's a lot of.
No. It's a commercial.
Gotta get past the commercial. There we go.
Okay.
We get our community supported with clean drinking water because of the problems our communities face as a result of challenges of water.
It is 12 o'clock. The sun is scorching hot, and this group of women in Kabaldamet village, Kerio Valley region, are in a hurry to reach their homesteads early with water they fetch in River Imbobu, just to use them cook food for their children and spouses and to keep their goats. They do this 3 to 4 times a day, climbing the hilly terrain of Kabaldamet village so as to access this scarce commodity to quench their thirst, which they say it is found 4 kilometers away from their homesteads.
The most problem here is water. There is serious shortage of water. Women have to travel very far to get water.
For Paris Morcomen, she has to wake up daily at 3 o'clock in the morning so as to get early to the river before it is soiled due to the highest number of people going to fetch water in the same river.
We have water problems. We walk for more than 4 kilometers and this takes us several hours. In the river, we queue and scramble to get clean water.
She says she sometimes goes through a lot of challenges before reaching the river, including meeting the wild animals on their way.
We face a lot of challenges. We wake up early in the morning and go to fetch water. Along the way, we meet wild animals. This scares us.
The situation is even worse for the school-going children, since they have to leave their homesteads to their schools without taking any breakfast in the morning, nor bathing, as these women explains.
Our children normally goes to school very late because where we fetch water is too far. And remember, going to the river takes several hours. And even they go to school without taking a bath. Also, this is due to lack of water.
Due to the consumption of raw water from the river, diarrheal diseases are rampant in the area. Sabina Kirotich says her family have always fallen ill due to waterborne diseases.
We fetch water that some people have died in. This has led to outbreak of waterborne diseases.
According to the culture of Marakwet people, it is the responsibility of women to fetch water for their own consumption. It is on this note that men will take up the responsibilities of their wives during the time of giving birth, as explained by one Justus Kipkeo.
We men are forced to take the duties they are doing in the house. Even like me, I lost my taste of mine because of waking up very early in the morning going for water, so that I may reach at
Okay, all right. Ambassador Ada, I played that particular video to show real evidence of women carrying the brunt of this problem. We have other videos, even in Somaliland, where the women, at least over there, they use a wheelbarrow. I'm going to be showing another video, but I want to acknowledge His Excellency Bishop Amankwa from the UN, and we'll give him this is first time on here, it won't be his last time. And our amazing accountant has joined us, so we'll give her the mic to talk about, this program. But we'll be showing the borehole that we sank in Sierra Leone during the pandemic in 2021, and the next 2 stops, Kenya and Cameroon. So you actually see, again, these are not stock videos, these are actual videos that were made for AfricaOnline, and the borehole is being implemented by our sister organization, Africa's Brain Bank, because we do have boots on the ground. So Bishop Amankwa, kindly unmute yourself. You are welcome to AfricaOnline Media Corporation. and we'll be glad to hear any comments you have. I know this is your first time, but we are talking about our flagship program, Operation Borehole 55, which is a bold vision to sink a borehole, at least one in each of the 55 nations, member nations of the AU, and we are sinking solar power boreholes in medical clinics. We're not putting it behind anybody's house. There are medical facilities that some of them have USAID, UKAID on there, licensed by the government with no water. So Bishop Mankwa, you're welcome. The mic is yours.
Oh, thank you very much, Excellencies. And this is a surprise. I thought I wouldn't speak here. Yeah, and first of all, let me greet all the panels. And of course, my boss is on it, Professor Ada, Dr. Pika. Interestingly, yes, that is my boss at the UN. And of course, my sister too is on it, Prophetess Lisa Sparks. And of course, my dear sister, also friend, is Her Royal Highness Reverend Dr. Pamela Famino. Yes, I think Her Excellency spoke, Professor Okika, about everything. So I can't say much, but she said something, let us put to action. Yes. The only few things I will add is the challenge directly calls us to action under the vision of the United Nations and the commitment of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, especially goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. So as Professor Ada was saying, every day, women and children walk long distances. Even the video that Her Royal Highness showed, distances to search for water, which is unsafe, sacrificing their time for education, productivity, and safety. So the consequences are severe. Yes. And of course, preventable diseases such as cholera and typhoid fever continue to claim lives, especially among vulnerable populations. But I believe this is not a problem without solutions. So we must invest in sustainable water infrastructure, boreholes, the solar system that Reverend Pamela said, purification systems, climate resilience supply networks. We must empower the communities through education and local ownership, I believe, ensuring long-term sustainability. And of course, partnerships are critical. Governments and private sector leaders and global organizations, I think we must work together to mobilize resources and innovation and technology so that we can get things done. I was very touched with the video by Reverend Dr. Pamela. How can people travel 4 kilometers, meeting, danger life with wild animals for water? Water. It's so sad. When I was watching that, I just had goosebumps. In this time of 21st century. So it's very, very touchy and very emotional. So above all, please, beloved, we must act with urgency and purpose. Because when we provide safe water, we improve health, empower women, support education, and unlock economic potential.
Yes.
Africa's future depends on the decisions we make today. Thank you very much.
Bishop, thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, that video is from Kenya. I'll be showing the video from Cameroon in a minute, but I want to give, yes, we have videos from even some more countries. Yes. Yeah, and we're actually going to show the video of the borehole that we sank in Sierra Leone. We'll show the before video and the after. We have that. Like I say, our country rep is a Muslim, so he's not able to join. They have their feast, his feast. But Ambassador Lisa, DJ Skipper is on. He performed last night.
I see. I'm so excited.
You know, he's the one that composed our anthem, so we'll be hearing from him. But let's go to our amazing accountant, Reverend Solange, Ambassador Solange. Please, you've been part of this organization. You are our volunteer accountant. You know, you have been a host, you've been a panelist, you are part of the organization, your pictures on the website. Please take a minute. We are celebrating 10 years. This is just a pre-celebration because we want to reactivate the Operation Borehole 55 so we can, you were there for the fundraiser during the pandemic. We need to sink the next 2 boreholes this year. The mic is yours, Reverend Solange.
Hello, hello, everybody. Oh my God, Professor Ada.
Can you guys hear her?
I know Professor Ada. She knows me very well.
Yes, we can hear her.
This is Ambassador Solange Gabis. I remember when I went to UN last year. I couldn't make it this year due to other commitments. I spoke to Professor Ada about boreholes and water problems in Cameroon. I was focused on Cameroon, really, because we've already sunk 2 boreholes somewhere in Cameroon. I think I even sent a picture. I was going to meet with her, but I just couldn't find the time. I'm so excited to see Professor Ada. I know the work. This is one hard-working woman.
Yes, it is.
We are in Walmart together. You know, she's up there. I'm an ambassador too for the Walmart for UN, but Professor Ada is right up there. So, Ada, thank you.
That's my boss. That's my boss.
I missed last year in New York. She literally held my hand and directed me some of the UN meetings that I didn't know was happening, and directed me where to attend certain meetings. But by the grace of God, next year. So yes, African Brain Bank. It's something that Professor Lisa, Ambassador Lisa, nice seeing you again.
I just asked about you before the show started. Where is the dancing prophetess?
I know, where's the dancing prophetess? I am here. Nia Song, everybody.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Look, it's been a long time, but I'm back by the grace of God. You know, I think
Great.
we could get distracted.
Yes.
But
let me just tell her something. Next month is financial literacy. We are having you the first week of April to come talk about taxes.
Okay.
Come tell our African descendants what to do about their taxes. So
yeah. All right. No problem.
Broke up again.
She's my new accountant now.
This topic today about water, it's so dear to each and every one of us, especially those of us from underserved African countries. When I say underserved with water, there are other underservices that are happening there. But water has been the main. Water is life. And a lot of time people suffer. Some women even die. Some girls, even on the way to fetch water, gets raped. There's so many things that are attached to going to get water in some of these rural areas. And I started that discussion with Professor Ada, but I'm the one, it's not Professor Ada's fault, it's me. I did not really do the follow-up, but I think I'm really going to follow it up now, properly, so that African Brain Bank, and so on, we can get some of these boreholes that we started launched in other African nations. Okay, and I'm an accountant, but my passion is for humanity. Everyone that called me an accountant certified and all that, I don't think Professor Ada even knows that I'm an accountant. She just knows me. She just knows me like this humanitarian woman in the UN, Walmart. But I am an accountant by profession, and I'm a humanitarian by calling, and I love that.
Wonderful.
And I pray that we'll all be able to do something great and wonderful. Amen. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody on this line today.
Wonderful.
And we'll move forward from here. Thank you, Reverend Pam.
All right.
Visionary of African Brain Bank. Thank you.
Thank you for
we are on AfricaOnline today, our sister organization.
That's right. This is AfricaOnline.
Yeah. Skipper, let me come to you later because Need Divine just joined us, and I want to give him the mic. He was our original anchor. Need Divine, the mic is yours. And can you unmute yourself, please? Can you unmute yourself? Hopefully you can stay for at least 30 minutes. If not, you're going to watch can you unmute yourself?
I am right here.
Need Divine, welcome.
My goodness, where do I even begin? Let me say...
That's Professor Asong's student, former student.
That's exactly, you got it out of my mouth. Reverend Pam, thank you so much. Ni Asong, when we started this a great platform, we thought it'd be appropriate to call you Ni, because this is AfricaOnline, okay? Instead of Mr. Asong.
Yes. No, Need Divine, let me remind you, you are probably getting old. You know how Bali women are. We like to change people's names. Ni Asong is a Bangwa man, but I gave him Ni because I'm a Bali woman.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to express my joy for being among this great team here today. I was to have joined you at the start of the program, but because I am at work, so I had to find some reasons to come sit here and chat before I continue. So I'm thankful. I am grateful to know the giant strides that AfricaOnline is making, the impact it's making, because it's about creating an impact. Otherwise, it'll be all a waste of time. So, Reverend Pam and the team, Ni Asong, congratulations. As I understand it, it's now 10 years since this beautiful baby was born. It's such a wonderful thing to still be alive, to see the baby growing and growing and growing and doing very well.
Well, Divine, you know, I know you're at work. I'm going to show this real quick while you are on. But before you came, I told them, I said I was minding my business and my phone rang and the person on the other line said, oh, this is somebody you don't know calling you, you know, and that person was Need Divine. And he and Niasom decided to make me, what do you call it, chair without even asking me. Without asking me, and then he decided to go rogue and leave me. So Need Divine, you are still part of this organization, and anytime you can squeeze out of work, you can squeeze and join us, you know.
Absolutely. I am grateful.
Without you, there'll be no AfricaOnline. Actually, before you came, I showed the original dialing. It was a teleconference number. It was not a Zoom. We didn't even know about Zoom. But I just want to go through this real quick. 10 years of impact, you know. So, and I'm proud to say I did this, you know, because I'm addicted to AI. The content is mine, but the images are from AI. So, and I don't know if you guys recognize these three people. This is Need Divine, this is yours truly, and this is Nia Song. We took that picture in 2018, July, in DC.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and this is Need Divine Chamokong in Bamenda Market reporting, you know, on this other slide. I don't know if you guys see this slide or not.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, and so let me, social media reach, you know, so we have grown in leaps and bounds, you know. The impact cannot be documented. It cannot be quantified because as we share, especially with the medical shows we do the last Sunday of every month, lives have been saved. We're not trying to get an award from anybody. But if you notice on this image here, this is our borehole, and I will be showing you the real images of our borehole. So at this point, I don't know how much time you have, but I want to show, we'll go to Skipper, and then I want to show the actual video of the borehole. I want to start with the one that is, I've showed Kenya, I'm going to show Cameroon.
Wow,
there's a place in Bamenda called Bamukumbi. I've never heard of it until we saw this video. I'm going to show that video first, and then we'll go to the one that we actually sung. So, Skipper, can you show your face, or you are too sleepy from last night's performance? Skipper, kindly unmute yourself. DJ Skipper is the one that composed our anthem. There he goes.
Hey, DJ Skipper, it's good to see you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Hey, Skipper, long time.
Long time. Good to see you.
Likewise, son. Likewise.
Let me make sure that this thing changes to...
Well, Skipper is in the car, so he will not be able to play the anthem live, Ambassador Lisa. I know that's your favorite song.
I got the anthem ready.
But Skipper, so let's hear AfricaOnline has been on for 10 years. 2 days ago made us 10 years on the air, and in 10 years, we only missed one program. Only one show where all three of us were indisposed. And I don't know if you know Dr. Sylvia. I don't think you met her, but she was the second co-host. So you will see her, she's in the car too. So Skipper, any comments on our 10-year anniversary? Then I'm going to go ahead and show the the water situation in Bamukumbi, and then we'll show the videos of the water that we sank in Sierra Leone. So, Skipper.
Well, happy birthday, happy birthday. It's been a pleasure working with you, Reverend Pam, and the entire AfricaOnline crew. I am part of this family, whether I like it or not.
That's right. You took, those are my words. Those are my words.
So it feels good to always be doing something for the community, and I feel very proud to be part of the dream, part of the vision. Better days ahead. Talking about AI, I'm actually going to. I've also been involved with AI, and I think we can get in the days ahead a remix of the anthem with the help of AI.
Oh, no. That's unacceptable. A new anthem if that's the case. I like it like it is.
Oh my God.
I
Lisa doesn't want to hear that.
Leave this thing original as it was made, I beg.
No, that was just to pull some legs. But yeah, I've always been original.
Troublemaker.
I've always been original with all my content, and I'm very happy again. Happy birthday to AfricaOnline and the entire crew. As part of it, we all keep going. Hip hip hip, hooray!
Hooray!
Okay,
Skipper, thank you so much. I know you are sleepy, but so I showed the Kenya video. This is the clinic in Bamenda in Cameroon.
No, this is.
Can you guys hear?
The video is going.
Yes. We can't hear it though.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share. Hold on.
Your computer sound.
I'm gonna share the sound.
While Reverend Pam is working on the sounds, we just want to remind our new guests that when we started this project, we went to different countries. We asked them to create videos at clinics to show us their need for a borehole. So all the videos are organic. They all mention our name. They take us to government-approved clinics. This is where we want to work, government-approved clinics where there is no running water. How are you a government-approved clinic and there's no running water? Now, this is a place where children and people are going to get water here in Cameroon. Can you imagine?
Okay, were you guys hearing the sound?
No.
Yeah, we were. Yes, we were hearing.
I got the sound.
You guys see the videos that is in that water?
Claim that this
water is going to
Reverend Pam, mute the video. Reverend Pam, mute the video on YouTube.
I should do what?
If you are talking on it, hit the mute button on YouTube.
No, that's okay.
Because we cannot hear, it's conflicting.
Okay, all right, no problem. It's okay, thank you. No, just begin to manage now. Just begin to manage more. One day, God will answer when I pray here. That's when we pray. Well, manage boil them. Drink, but even other boilers say you know see be safe. Now just we try to begin the boil the water here. If now we not they wanna put them for filter for clean clothes, manage and small yeah. Even for white picking their clothes with the still boiler, yeah, when you begin try. One day God will answer when I pray, yeah.
Okay, Ambassador Lisa, I don't know how much broken English you speak. Basically, at that clinic, I'm going to put the link to that place on the chat box. They see an average of 400 patients a month, and there are about, I think, 4 to 5 villages in that area. I'm from Cameroon. I've never heard of Bamukumbi. That video was taken there by one of our STEM volunteers. He was going for a funeral and he happened to just bump into this clinic. And because of what we are doing, he took a video. So now let me show the video of the clinic.
But we're at the top of the hour. We're going to do our anthem at the top and then show the rest later.
We still have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll share the anthem. I know that's your favorite part of this show. Ambassador Lisa loves the show. So, Ambassador Lisa, this is Need Divine. You know, and Chamokong. That was our primary host. I don't think you met him.
No, I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, and he was the one that made that phone call to me, and then left the work for me. So, but you'll see him more often. He will have to take his lunch break. His schedule conflicts with the show, the time of the show. But Ambassador Lisa, okay, do you have the anthem?
I do.
Oh, see, I know that. Okay, let me please Ambassador Lisa. So this show is actually unscripted. Let me please her so she can play the anthem, and then we will show the clinic in Sierra Leone. Ambassador Ada, I want you to be watching because I'm hoping that you will put this Operation Borehole on your agenda. We're gonna show the clinic before the borehole fundraiser and after. That is actual tangible evidence of what we have done. So Ambassador Lisa, over to you.
I'm ready. Thank you so much. Again, this is our anthem. We play it every Sunday at the top of the hour. We encourage you to go grab a drink of water if you need so. If you're cooking, okay, now I was all prepared. Now it's not going to be showing up here.
You need to stop making us hungry. You're talking about cooking. Some of us have not eaten.
We go back and share. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is our anthem written by our very own chairwoman, Reverend Pam, and the music and sung by our DJ Skipper. And we share it every week at 5 o'clock. And we'll be back with the announcements and more about Operation Borehole in a few minutes.
Oh, Africa. Oh, no. Africans, Africans for Africa. 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 Africans have many bright ideas. If only you let us share. If you really want to know my history, please come, sit down, listen to my story. God gave us a wisdom. He guides our footsteps, makes us shine and transform. Hey, as one people, with so many cultures, yet indeed we are one. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. Let us all unite behind AfricaOnline Media Corporation. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. It's time to come together, promote awareness, progress, and solution. Hey. Africans, Africans for Africa. Africans, Africans for Africa. Africans, Africans for Africa. All Africans can rally for a common cause, to believe without judgment in what our brother does. To identify and resolve our challenges, to allow each other's ideas without regard to standards. As one people with so many cultures, yes indeed we are one. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. Let us solve all the problems plaguing our continent. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. Let us empower Africans in and out of Africa. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. AfricaOnline Media Corporation, that's a good way to start. Stand up, Africans, let's save Africa. They have all the resources we need to benefit our society. Oh. education for everyone. Prosperity for Africans. Medical facilitation for Africans. We believe. Stand up, Africa, yes, for Africa. Africa Online Media Corporation, that's a good way to start. Stand up, Africans, let's sing Africa. Africa is a cradle of civilization, the motherland. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. We were enslaved not because we were weak, but because of our hospitality. Stand up, Africans, let's sing Africa. Jump on the Africa Online Miracle Jet, don't be left behind. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. Together we shall succeed, together we will win. Stand up, Africans, let's sing Africa. We are writing our own story, the truth, and we shall tell it to the world. Stand up, Africans, for Africa. No more lies, Africans own Africa.
No more lies. Africans own Africa. And I'm so glad that there are so many of us here from so many different countries, because together we will and shall and can win.
Okay.
Reverend Pam.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am going to talk about next week's topic, but I want, because we are focusing on the borehole today, we're going to show the before video in Sierra Leone and the after video. So there is real evidence of what we did. 100% of the donation goes to the borehole. We don't have any administrative fees. So next week we're going to be discussing women's health. It's International Women's Month. So we're going to be talking about women's health. Our chief medical advisor, I hope Dr. Ogoji can join. It's OBGYN doctor and family practice. It's practiced in 3 continents, Africa, Europe, and here. Dr. B, I see your hand is up. Yeah. Can you unmute yourself, Dr. B?
Yeah, Reverend Pam, I just wanted to give you a heads up, just since you brought it up. I have a friend and sister of mine. We went to med school together. She's a gynecologist in New York City, and she's very passionate about women's health, and she's also very passionate about service. So I may invite her here next weekend. So
it's not me. Tell her she'll be our main speaker. You know me, I don't waste time. Tell her that we are expecting her. She'll be our main speaker. Dr. Ogoji can be the backup.
Yes.
I will tell her.
That's what I'm talking about. Again, this show is unscripted, so that's why we keep it authentic. So now, please just fasten your seatbelt, relax, and see what happened.
Well, wait, Reverend Pam, before you do that, while you're getting ready, I just want to say, because this is the format is a little different than what we're doing every Sunday, so I'm a little thrown off. But I just want to mention that our sister organization, Africa's Brain Bank, will be celebrating its 7th annual summit and gala. And this year we will be going to the lovely, lovely country of Ghana, where Her Royal Highness, Reverend Pam, is installed as a queen. So we need you to come get on board. It is Labor Day weekend. This thing started as a weekend, but now I believe it's a whole week.
It's 6 days. It's going to be 6 days in Ghana.
Six days in Ghana for Labor Day weekend. We need you to come on, get on board, and come meet us in Ghana. Bring your finest. The red carpet is always an amazing opportunity to showcase your garments. It is a lovely, lovely evening, a lovely week that Reverend Pam puts together. So we'll see you in Ghana for Labor Day weekend 2026 for Africa's Brain Bank's 7th annual summit and gala.
Reverend Pam. I think I have to add something about that, because I am with African Brain Bank, thanks to Reverend Pamela.
Yes, you are our
VP
going to have
the
Global
President
Affairs.
of
Yes,
Ghana
Bishop,
there.
by all means, say something.
Yeah, we are going to have the President of Ghana there. You're going to have a lot of high ministers and kings and statesmen. So don't miss. I'll be there.
Oh, wonderful.
Reverend Pamela is working hard to put this together. and she's an amazing lady. And people are coming from all over the world. And Ghana is going to host, and I can tell you, you will never regret. We are going to go to the Elimina, the point of no return, as a excursion for all those who try to come to see where our forefathers were taken. So it's from Accra, the capital, to Cape Coast is about 2 hours. And there's going to be a great red carpet in Accra.
Amen.
And Reverend Pamela has gotten the 7-star hotel. Wow, this lady loves elegance. So I know we are inviting all of you. Let's go Ghana. Let's go Africa. Thank you so much, Reverend
And you
Pamela.
talk about regret. Who can regret taking a trip to Ghana, the land of the best jollof rice in Africa?
Exactly. Yeah, well, Ghana jollof rice is the
we're not
best.
going to have that fight. We're not
Well,
fight.
Ghana jollof rice is the best.
It's
Professor
the
Kika,
best jollof rice. I need
Ghana
divine have to
jollof
be
rice is
there.
the best. And we are blessed that
Cook jollof fry.
Ghana jollof the rice is the best. Reverend Pamela.
It's ongoing.
Yeah, Reverend Pamela is
fighting over who got the best.
Reverend Pamela is the queen mother there. And I think I have to take this privilege to thank Reverend Pamela for what she's doing through African Brain Bank. And she's a queen mother there in Ghana. So it's going to be queenly. And myself as a prince of Ashanti Kingdom and the prince of the kingdom too. So my sister, Professor Kika, I'll be taking you along. And all of you, all of us, please let us congregate and make the dream come true. But I thank the good Lord for what he's doing. Amen.
On one
Amen.
condition. On one
Ghana
condition.
jollof is the best.
What's that, Dr. Ada?
On one condition, that Ghana jollof rice is not the best. Divine has to withdraw what he said.
Ghana jollof rice is the
Nigeria
best.
is the best. Divine, you are really a troublemaker. You should not have started that.
Ghana jollof rice is the best. Ghana jollof rice is the best.
No, it's not. Nigeria is the best.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Let's hold our peace.
We left this fight.
Please,
We
let's
lost this
hold our
fight,
peace
dear
and
son. There's no
organize.
controlling everybody now.
Let's hold our peace and go back to our topic.
All right. So the jollof rice, Dr. Ambassador Ada, we were in Lagos in 2024. Last year we're in New York. This year we're in Accra. Next year we're going to be in Houston. The year after next we're going to be in Kenya. Every other year we're in Africa. And wherever we go, the jollof rice is the best. But let me share this video, please. By the way,
please share the video before our time is up.
When I share the video, please, I'm going to put the link to the old website. It still works. You can donate your tax deductible donation to Operation Borehole 55. So let me stop sharing this one, and I'm going to go to the video of Sierra Leone. Please just be patient because this is what we are talking about, borehole. I want you to see before and after. Yes. These are not stock videos. Okay. So here we go. Where is Operation Borehole 55?
You can always go to YouTube and put in Operation Borehole 55 and you will see all the countries who have applied.
Okay, what do you guys see on my screen?
A young man.
The young man from...
with a phone.
A young man in front of a yellow building.
Awesome. Okay. And what's that building? It has...
Mohamed Juhi Jallo.
Is it hospital?
Clinic? This
is the clinic.
Tenant, and who also doubles as the water and sanitation and hygiene coordinator.
Are you sharing your sound, Reverend Pam?
This is...
I'm going to share it.
The sound is not clear.
Northwest region.
Just give me a minute. I'll share the sound. Give me a second.
District, Sela Limba Chiefdom, and the community of which I am presently talking. This community is Kabaferi community, and we have here the community head post, of which is situated at Kabaferi. With me, I have the nurse. I'm here today to assess how actually they manage to do their day-to-day activities without water, and the difficulties and how they get their water. With me here, I have the in charge, who is a nurse, an SCCH nurse. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? My name is Agnes Kanu. Agnes Kanu. You know,
the in charge SCCHM.
Okay.
State and local communication.
Okay. And Nurse Agnes, how actually you manage for Oknaya without water? How the constraints of water Naya?
It's so much. Who are water pass on our side? Okay. And we are closer to one about half. 2 kilometers from the THU to the stream.
Okay. So now the stream when they go take water for Cowtown at the hospital.
Yes.
So this hospital not get water facility at all.
At all.
So how actually you manage? How you manage where water no there, and how the water system they disturb you work at the center, at the hospital here, especially when you want to do delivery.
Well, because look, the deliveries, most of the deliveries are net. So if they have patients pass the relatives thing, they go na the stream, go fetch water.
Okay, then our water side they go.
The side they go get the water not clean, and the brook it's not good for human consumption.
Okay.
That they lead to diarrhea.
Okay.
So with the big, then they go help with.
As you can see, we are shooting this video for AfricaOnline Media Corporation, and of course, this particular video that we are shooting here today is for AfricaOnline Media Corporation, Borehole 55. So, as the nurse have just spoken, we are going to the stream now to get a pictorial evidence of the water which they bring to the hospital for domestic purposes.
So now the water side is where people in the gates for Kelgona Center.
As you can see, this is the water which this is a stream, and which the women normally get their water for their domestic purposes. And with me here is the nurse. He has already shown me the water. Which this water is not conducive, and this water is not good. It leads to waterborne diseases. And of course, as you can see, the women are bringing the water. They are taking it to the hospital for delivery purposes. Labor room where they are now putting the water in, and coming.
It's not the water for the deliveries.
Okay.
Other things.
So now the water and this. Now the water and this where they pimping. Now how they put the water?
Una tank here.
Put the water there. Una tank here. Una tank it. So how the constraint with water business for Nanaya?
It's not easy for me right now because the strain is so far.
Okay.
Let's see.
This how far una people get the water?
A kilometer.
A kilometer.
Yes, sir.
So meaning the place is far small.
Far small.
The water pure?
Not pure.
It's not pure. So now the water that they take out and na the labor room,
yes.
Una can't put on for many nurse where don't do in delivering for many able use the water.
Yes, sir.
So now the labor room this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this is the labor room as you can see, and we also have the couch here where they normally do their deliverings and all other stuff. It is not really easy. So that is why we are shooting this video for AfricaOnline Media Corporation, Borehole 55, for them to see what they can do. You see, it is not.
No, it's a taxi.
So that is not the down our water. Okay. Now the stream they go na swamp. Now they do money they go get water.
They go catch am. They go catch water for the delivery now. And they only go catch back for which they cook which in the house.
And now they drink back.
Now they drink back.
Okay. So pump no in this one at all. Okay. Okay. So what's your name?
I am Ishmael Ture.
Ishmael Ture. You know who done at this one?
You know the VDC secretary.
You know the VDC secretary.
Yes.
How do they manage water business now?
The constraint for water pass to go down on the stream for the water for all the human and cook and go down on the stream for the TBA. You know the stream for water. They come deliver and pass the human and cow the cow the below man and go take the water down on the stream. That stream there back any woman that is turn is for cook.
Okay. As I likely said earlier on, this video is being made for AfricaOnline Media Corporation, Borehole 55, and we just want them to see the constraints, how actually people in this part of the country, Kabaferi community.
Okay, That was shot in 2020. And can you guys see this same young man? What are you guys seeing now? With,
Yeah, we see him.
With more afro, during the pandemic, people did not go to the barber shop. So he is the same young man, and I want you to, this is a follow-up now. This is a year later, and then you get to see the borehole that we already sank. Unfortunately, that same nurse is no longer there, but we have a different nurse. So let's watch him.
Superintendent, who also doubles as the district water and sanitation and hygiene ward coordinator for carrying a DHMT northwest of Sierra Leone. I am part of Africa Brain Bank team in Sierra Leone. Today we are doing this video at the Kaba Ferry Community Health Post, the first site of operation, Borehole 55 project implementation. Hello. What is your name? Memuna Sukufana. Okay, previously we did a video here of which we sent to Africa Borehole 55 the last time. Are you there inside? No. Okay. Presently, my charge is not around. Okay. Due to the movement of action. So, may we show us in perfect peace. So, North Africa Brain Bank Borehole 55 have approved the implementation of the borehole at Kaba Ferry CHP. So, what is your take on that?
I want to thank the Africa Media Online Corporation for the borehole 55 at Kaba Ferry CHP. And also, I want to thank the African Brain Bank for implementing this project in our facility.
So, what's important with this Africa Borehole 55 implementation we do to this facility and also the community?
I'm so excited today to have this type of project in my PhD because we are having lots of constraints. Right now, the implementation is so good because our community will not struggle to go 3 miles and have to run fresh water. They will use the water for drinking, for water safety, even the deliveries. We will do good deliveries, at least IPC will take over very much. I'm so excited for this project in my facility. Thank you. We appreciate you. You are welcome to Kaba Ferry.
Thank you very much. This is Africa Borehole 55 and Africa Brain Bank for this search.
Okay, so now you guys are going to listen to our wash engineer.
Hello, my name is Mohamed Jallo, and I'm a member of the African Online Media Corporation that's based on the African continent. I am a professional civil engineer, and what I do on a daily basis is to help upgrade the water and sanitation infrastructures in rural healthcare facilities in the country where I live, that is Sierra Leone. I've worked in Liberia and in Sierra Leone, and I can tell you that a substantial number of clinics in rural communities in these two countries lacks running water supplies. And I know it's similar across many African countries. Therefore, Operation Borehole 55 is a wonderful initiative that is here to tackle that challenge. And I would like to see Operation Borehole 55 be successful, but that cannot happen without your generous contributions and donations. Therefore, I urge you to make your tax-deductible donations at www.africaonlinetv.org. Again, please make your tax-deductible donation.
Okay, so this is the water.
My name
we have the video where the water is actually gushing up?
Volunteer for the Africa's.
I have to look for that. Yeah, that's when they found the water. But this is the real
Okay.
This is a tap that is going outside. So I'm going to show this one, show the nurse, and show a villager that's getting the water. Then I will encourage everybody to watch the playlist. So.
A sister organization for the African Online Media Corporation. The tap you see here and the water you see running here is a project that is implemented by the Africa's Brain Bank through funds that was raised by the African Online Media Corporation to sink a borehole at Kabaferi. So African Online Media Corporation has a dream of sinking 55 boreholes in 55 African countries, and they sunk last year the first borehole in Kabaferi in Karene district in Sierra Leone. We want to thank the African Online Media Corporation and the Africa's Brain Bank and all their wonderful donors, and we encourage the donors to donate more to make this vision a great.
Okay, so here's the nurse.
Okay, this is a video of Nurse Memunatu Fofana, the nurse in charge of the Kabaferi facility.
Thank you to African Brain Bank and thank you to African Media Online Corporation for this water. We all know water is life. Those who bring water bring life. I'm so glad. For me to stay in this community is just because of this water and the light. It's going to be in a remote place like this without no water and light. I'm so glad. I appreciate you. I pray for more blessing to the provider of this water and the light. So I'm so glad now we have clean and safe pure water. I'm so glad. Thank you.
Okay, one more video, then I'm gonna just make some comments about this, and Ambassador Lisa Niaso.
Okay, this is a video of Adam Actuary, one of the beneficiaries of the water project in Kabaferi that is constructed by funds from the African Online Media Corporation that was implemented by the Africa's Brain Bank.
Thank you because of the strength for this water. Now we don't glad for this water. When we come for Gambona Hospital, the suffer. Too much away for gonna river for fed water. So the suffer now, but we don't have to. They glad for this water. So the manager will take care of himself. This water. Tell una plenty thank you for this water. Una cow because first they suffer for this water. What was in Gambon? What was in Africa? Admit to the strength for water, the strength for life. Now happy. Tell una plenty thank you for this water. We don't cancel.
Okay, before I make my comment, Need Divine, I see your hand up. I don't know if you're trying to run, but you have the mic before I make my comments about what we just saw.
Yes, Reverend Pam. I honestly, after watching those videos, I don't know how you can continue to convince me that heaven is elsewhere. I don't know how, as a Reverend Pastor, you can continue to tell me I have to die before I go to heaven. Because when I see where people were previously fetching water and where they now get water, I don't know whether I wouldn't say that Africa Online has brought heaven to people where they are when they are still alive.
That's so true.
It really, really breaks my heart because at one point in life, growing up in Africa, we went to those places to fetch water. I keep saying that if you want to appreciate how great your warm bed is, sleep on the floor for 1 week. Then when you come back to that bed, you see that your bed is heaven, the heaven that you always ignored or you did not appreciate. And I say this because typically we don't always appreciate what we have. Because if you look around the United States and Europe, potable water is pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
But when you catch a flight to the places you people go to, that's when it begins to dawn on you what you have, but which you take for granted.
So
I can enjoy the spring weather today in Maryland because I lived through the cold, blustery winter that just ended the day before yesterday. So thank you. I really, really want to express my admiration for what Africa Online is doing. It's hard to not share gratitude, to not express admiration when you see what I have just seen. Thank you so much. And Ni Asong, thank you also. I know one day we'll die, all of us will die, but if you go before me, I will write pages about what you have been to me in this profession called journalism. I take this opportunity to thank you. Thank you, Reverend Pam, for being strong, and the other participants, the moderators, for holding strong this baby that was born 10 years ago.
Thank you so much.
Lady Divine, I know you're at work. Thank you so much. Without you, this show would not exist. So thank you. And you cannot leave all that work on Nia Song and myself and Ambassador Lisa or Sylvia. So you need to start taking your break during this program because we need you. And this Operation Borehole, I know you can blow the trumpet. So you need to join Ambassador Lisa to champion this. Dr. Ogoji is here. He's our chief medical advisor. He was at the groundbreaking. And Divine, I will send you the playlist so you can watch the rest of the video.
Okay, please do.
Yeah. So, Dr. Ogoji, you are welcome. I talked about you earlier. We are celebrating 10 years of Africa Online. You are our chief medical advisor. You have been faithful. You've been here from the beginning. And take a moment and talk about what this show has been to you. You have transformed so many lives. And next week, we'll be discussing women's health, and Dr. B has a colleague who is an OBGYN who will be joining you on this show. I say would be because, I mean, in Romans 4:17, say, even God who brings alive dead things and call it those things that be not as though they were. So I know she will be here. Dr. Ogodi is on that video too. 11 minutes he spoke. He was our keynote speaker during that borehole. So, Dr. Ogoji, the mic is yours. We want to reactivate the Operation Borehole 55. We are going to Kenya and Cameroon next. But I want you to talk about your experience of the past 10 years on this program, Dr. Ogoji.
Yes, I'm very grateful for this program. I've been part of this program since the beginning. Mm-hmm. Every Sunday, I look forward coming here to listen to people, learn a lot, and share my view. Life is the legacy you leave behind. Mm-hmm. You can have all the cars, all the house, all the money. If you leave this world, you don't leave legacy behind for people to talk about, your life is wasted. So Africa Media Corporation, Africa Brain Bank has been touching lives all over the world through like the borehole project, the education we provide. I can tell you every day we have a program. If somebody listens to a program either through Facebook or online or live, 1 or 2 lives are changed. Every year when I do medical mission in Nigeria, I diagnose at least 2 or 3 or 4 new high blood pressure, patient with high blood pressure, patient with diabetes, and then provide education. People actually change their life, and if they listen to me and start taking medication and start doing the right thing, do their diet and everything, their life changed for good. Every year when we talk about this program, the health part of it, in Africa, like in Nigeria in particular, the medication are dispensed by patent medicine, we call them drugstores with no licenses. You see the way they dispense prednisone in that country, prednisone, everybody, the way they mix ibuprofen with diclofenac and naproxen.
Oh my God.
Pain. You wonder why we have kidney failure epidemics in Africa. So basically, this program, from what I can say, has changed so many lives because we provide education, health talks, and provide water to where it's needed. I've delivered babies with lantern before. I've sutured vaginal laceration with lantern before. I've put my finger trying to fix people's vagina in the rural area in Africa before. So God saved me, I didn't get any type of infectious disease. So the light we put on those clinics, those doctors can now provide adequate care, see what they are doing, because people are doing surgery with lantern. Believe it or not, they do Caesar section with lantern in Africa. You can imagine. I don't think I can do that now. So once more, I say thank you. And I thank all the members of this organization, including myself, for keeping it alive and keeping it going. But special thanks goes to Reverend Pam, who had that dream, had the vision, and brought it to action. And I thank the Nia Song and Lisa for being here every Sunday from beginning to end. I don't know how you guys do that. I really appreciate your effort. Once more, thank you guys.
I thank you so much, Dr. Ogoji. But I'm the visionary for Africa's Brain Bank, not Africa Online. Africa Online was started by Nee Divine and Nia Song, and they called me. Yes, I was in there from the first show, but it was not my vision. However, I made it a corporation. So I just wanted to correct that. I mentioned that before. And everybody's gonna get a chance to weigh in on the videos we just watched. But that clinic was averaging 10 deliveries per night with no water and no electricity. Now they have clean running water like you saw, and it's not a mechanical borehole. We put only solar powered borehole. So even a 90-year-old person can open the tap and get the water. That tap outside is for the villagers. So that tap is servicing more than 30,000 people. That tap, but there's a tap inside the clinic for the clinic. And the engineer, Mr. Brainerd, Thomas Brainerd, I want to do a shout out to him. Decided to use the solar energy to electrify the maternity at no cost to us. So whenever Mr. Jallo is available and Mr. Brainerd, we're going to bring them on the show again. But Mr. Jallo, Engineer Jallo, we also did training for the locals. We did training because we don't want any wastage. We want it to be sustainable. So they know how to clean the solar panel and they know not to waste water. So he's a wash engineer. I think it's water and sanitation engineer. So he trained the local leaders on how to manage that water. The fact that it's free to them doesn't mean it's free. And the list of all the donors is posted on the wall of that clinic. And I'm glad to say I don't ask people to do stuff that I don't do. I personally donated $5,000 toward that project. So 5,000 of the 11,200 came from me. And Dr. Ogoji was the second highest donor. So when we are asking you to donate, it's because we have donated. And we are very happy with all the lives that have been saved, the babies that have been saved, the women. So many women used to die during delivery or get infection. So, Nia Song, I think we should give people an opportunity to weigh in as their last word on what they saw. And I'm going to put the clinic, and I'm also putting a donation button in the chat box and the website to donate. So you can, if you want to send a Zelle, send it to CEO at africasbrainbank.org, because Africa's Brain Bank is the organization that is implementing these boreholes. But you can also do a PayPal to our chairperson at AfricaOnlineTV.org. I'm going to put that on there. And you can go to AfricaOnlineTV.weebly.com. It's our old website, but the donate button is still working. I tested it, and make your tax deductible donation. Over to you, Niaso.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. And please, we're not closing the show yet. We have to take a round of the table. If I don't call on you, please indicate so I will call. But everyone can now unmute so that we can begin the call to make the round of the table. And I will start with Sylvia. I used to always make a mistake with her name. Thank you, Doctor, and welcome to the show today. It's a pleasure that you make it. Please go ahead and give us your last word.
Well, thank you so much. It's a good thing that I was here from the beginning of Boho 55, because as I travel Africa now, we leave for Burkina Faso next month, I'm sorry. And what I have seen, or what I had seen before and today on the videos, is exactly what I see on the ground when I'm in Africa and I'm walking around. I just came from Nigeria. The story is the same. I see children walking miles and miles, dirty water that they're carrying back to their homes. They drink it and they don't even get sick. I guess they've become immune to it or something like that, but still, it doesn't make it right. So with Operation Boho, yes, we need to do a little bit more marketing. We need to be a little bit more aggressive in making sure that this thing here is done. So by God's grace, thank you so very much, Dr. Pam, by holding the rails while I went AWOL. But during my times back and forth, I will make it a point to at least chime in and come in and see how our progress is going with Operation Boho. And as I go as an ambassador to all these African countries, this is something that I will be working towards as well,
Awesome.
recommending and also seeing if we can find some donors on the ground or
Yeah.
people who have the machines already on the ground to say, can you drill us a borehole maybe for half price or something like that? Because this is a very much needed necessity. It is something that we cannot do without. We know our bodies are nothing but water as it is. So we need to keep ourselves hydrated. We need to keep our children clean as well as hydrated and healthy. Some of these waters carry waterborne diseases, the bilharzias and the choleras and whatever else they are, and they end up harming and killing our children. So yes, I'm standing tall as a soldier, and I will do my part as I travel. Like I said, if there's any good communication that comes back from where we travel and people are able to help us, by all means, you will get the message. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so very much. Our dancing prophetess, can she unmute now? If she's still on. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I am
Dancing prophetess,
here.
I am so proud to have seen you again after a
Oh
long
my God.
Welcome on board.
I'm
And your
always
last word.
round.
Yes.
Just that, you know, sometimes it cares of the world, but we don't have to
Your
let
last
that
word,
burden
please.
us. Yeah. But I'm just so pleased. I was here when we started this borehole 55, the progress and everything. But as the other speaker just said, we need more. We need more volunteers. We need more people to come on board so we can really fulfill our mission of borehole 55. We've not gotten there yet. We've not even come close. We need funding for borehole 55. And I know this show is going to touch the hearts of some people to come on board with us. And so we can carry this mission successfully all over Africa. I'm an advocate of water, and I've actually supervised some boreholes in Cameroon and all that. And I know it's very important. So I pray that from now, 10th anniversary, oh my God, it's something to say, clap for yourselves. This has been a wonderful journey. And I know the good work that God started, He will complete it to perfection.
Yep.
Thank you,
Philippians
thank
1:6.
you, thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. And I will break the female dominance by calling on His Excellency Archbishop Amankwa. Please, if you are still on.
Yes, please, but I'm off camera, Excellencies, and I think it's very emotional, and I'm personally surprised that I'm seeing this thing. I thought we are far gone than that, and people struggling to, I'm really tricky to speak, and we will have to solicit funds to get this done. It's sad. It's sad.
Amen.
It's very sad. I'm done. I'm just joking. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
And Bishop Amankwa is a medical doctor, so he knows what it means for 10 women to have deliveries on the same bed one night, no water to clean in between. As a physician, he knows.
Thank you for that.
So
that
you.
said,
thank you.
Yeah, you're done. Okay, thanks. That said, I will turn now to Dr. Goji. I know they may be inviting him for some delivery, so I want to give him the chance.
No, he's not at the hospital. He's not in scrubs.
Okay.
So.
Okay, not today. Dr. Goji.
I'm actually in the hospital, but I delivered all my babies last night. I just want to round it on them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm in the call room. I just have to join you guys after rounding. Anyway,
thank you.
I said before, Operation Boho is a very important project. And water is life. Without water, everything breaks down. I've seen people who have died because of lack of water. See people who have died because they try to pretend, So people want to drink only bottled water. And when they can't afford it, they get dehydrated and they die. So providing fresh tap water to the community where people can get it at no cost to them, they can drink as much as they can, is heaven on earth. The word of divine, heaven on earth, because I go back in the 60s. No, I wasn't born then, sorry. I go back in the days of my grandpa and grandma. When I used to go to the village every long summer, in every kitchen in the village those days, there's a clay pot with a with a metal cover on a pot of sand. Water from that clay pot is like ice water, cooler than fresh. I drank water from that clay pot in my grandmother's kitchen, my grandfather's room when I was growing up. We didn't get sick. But times have changed. Those days, nutrition was better, pollution was less. There was now times have changed. We eat processed food, processed chicken, processed fermented, processed on the things we eat now are even worse than the people eat those days. So having fresh water to flush all these toxins we are consuming is the key. So I would say with the ongoing project, Cameroon and Kenya, hopefully again we're gonna site it to where it's needed. There's no need to put in borehole in a city where people can afford to buy water.
No.
Take it to the remotest area in the country where the villagers can check. Instead of trekking 2 miles or 3 miles, or not trek half a mile to get water. That will be then you are actually being provided heaven on earth. Can I believe that? Show me the heaven on earth, then talk about the heaven I'm going to see when I die. Because I have to enjoy the heaven here before I die and go to heaven that God has promised me. Once more, kudos to Africa Operation Borehole 55. We'll continue to support the project and hopefully construct new borehole in Kenya and Cameroon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Niasom, just real quick, like Dr. Goji said, we only sink boreholes in rural clinics.
Yes.
That's the only, even these Kerene vehicles could not get there.
That's right. Yes. I turn now to Dr. Bitazong. Please don't say I kept you so late, but I know you're always here. Dr. Bitazong.
Thank you again. What can I say? It's just, I think for me, I feel a particular kind of heartbreak. It's wonderful what is happening, the boreholes and just everything we're doing here. But the thing that really just beats me down as a child of God is, why are we chronically underperforming? What can we do to stop chronically underperforming? In these other countries where we are blessed to be staying right now, people have built things, they build them from nothing. How did they do it? I know that they're not more human than we are. I know they're not much smarter than we are. They're just as human. They're just as smart, or maybe, I don't think that they have any more than we have. What is it that is different? What can we do differently? I am just looking forward, because I just want the next generation of Africans, the next generation of African children to grow up and say, listen, I'm a child of God. I was called for such a time as this. I was called for excellence. I'm just looking forward to the day when our African children, our African people would just get up and make things happen and not constantly be struggling to survive, because this is really what it is. And like I said, I've been to clinics at home and I see what they're doing. People don't even, like you said, have water. People are dying because of dirty water. I went to even the main hospital in Bamenda, and I saw the labor and delivery unit, and it was just, I hate to use the word, it was very disheartening. And I'm just asking, why have we settled for this? I always, when I talk to people at home, they say, well, we're just managing and we're just struggling, and those words
unacceptable.
They aggravate me, because I'm just like, this is, you are created in the express image of God. This is not the way it's supposed to be. What is wrong? What can we do differently? How can we get out of this mindset? And how can we get out of this situation where we are going in as an organization to make this happen, when we have leaders who are living in opulence? What is going on? What can we do differently? And that, for me, I think that's the heaviness that I feel in my own spirit. So, but it's a blessing and a joy that AfricaOnline Media, Africa's Bring Back, and all these wonderful people are putting in as much as they can to bring our people up. But we cannot continue to be begging. You give a man a fish, you feed him for one day. You teach him how to fish, and he's gonna have food for the rest of his life. How can we teach people how to fish? Because we need to get out of this mess. I don't know.
Thank you, Dr. B.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May the goodwill continue. May the spirit of cooperation and participation be our watchword. That said, co-anchor prophetess.
No, you've missed Ambassador Adam. Ambassador Adam is still on.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ambassador Adam, sorry, please. Your last word.
I was praying that you don't call me.
Well, he did not call you. I did, so your prayer was answered.
So somebody else reminded you. Well, good things said all tonight. It's been wonderful listening and to videos and the shared messages and stories of people. And from all this, everything revolves around the women. So I just want to say one or two things. First, the Secretary General of United Nations, Mr. Antonio Guterres, in his World Water Day message today, mentioned more on women. Talk more on women, the effort, the experiences, the challenges, the issues, the barriers women are facing, and then align his statement as a critical role in supporting the rights and health of women and girls. So that will give us a strong assignment to really know what to do. After listening to the videos and the challenges in the medical situation, which means the health and with the rights of women to health is also challenged as a result of unavailability of water. Again, I've also heard of situations where women entrepreneurs in riverine areas stay on the boat on top of water to carry out their businesses. Now we are looking at waterborne diseases. In this community, people defecate inside the water, they do everything inside the water, and they still take this water, cook, bath, drink, and all those things. So there are still a lot to do. And they have been, if you ask, they say they were born into it, you know. So I really don't know how can we solve these issues. But personally, one thing that gives me great concern is the havoc of the angered water. We know what happened to Jamaica, what has happened to hurricane and all the rest of them. When the water is angry, that is terrible. And a lot of people, there are a lot that we don't hear in the media, and yet a lot of people, properties are being lost as a result of the effect of angered water. So without saying that, I will request one thing that based on the water heart that was uh, um, unveiled on the 19th of March at the United Nations, we now have a platform that can help us to highlight the burden on women and girls with, with response to thinking of solutions, advocacy, uh, um, uh, um, policies that can help. Because at this time, we're not talking about advocating to government, because situations like this shows that government already confused and tired. They wouldn't know what to do. So that will now bring us to issue about coming together in partnerships, coming together in partnership to see how we can utilize some of these experiences and ideas and information to drive a momentum to solution, especially looking at women. The World Water Conference is coming in December this year in UAE. And there's a pre-decade of water conference going to take place in Tajikistan, Doshambe in May. We are taking water hard to that to create a global information, global awareness about this water. So what I was asking is that if I can get a document on all these issues of the work of the organization Africans Bring Back on Water, if I can get a proposal that has highlighted other countries, because my mission is permanent observer mission of Pan-African Intergovernmental Agency for Water and Sanitation in Africa, United Nations. If I can get some of these informations with stories and documented evidences, then we can be able to come up with a proposal that can help us reach out to international agencies that can look into that and see how we can support each other. And again, I want to request, probably if I had known it, I would have told my boss, who will be in a better position to give us an accurate insight to come and speak on this. If I had known about this today's topic, water on time, maybe we would have invited him to come and hear some of these insight to provide this solution. Because right now, what we are looking at projects that we need to put together to provide to see what we can do. We are looking at women water. We are looking at sanitation school club in schools in order to address some of these challenges. So I want us to lean on not hoping against hope, but let us be optimistic in how to raise stakeholders, philanthropists, and agencies that are on water to see how best we can be helped to solve solution, and then in a better for a decade of not only decade, because the 2030 agenda has now less than 4 years to go. 2030, we're in 2026 already. So, and then SDG 6 is also hammering for solution for action-oriented initiatives that can help to provide clean and access to clean water and proper sanitation for humanity. Thank you for having me, and thank you, Prophetess Lisa, for reminding me to be here today. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Ada and Ambassador Lisa, for your final remarks. We do have a lot of documentations, and I will be putting those together. I'll send them to Ambassador Lisa and Bishop Amankwa, and they will forward it to you. Or they can send me your information. I'll email you and copy both of them. But what you're going to get is raw footage, authentic footages. It's not stock photos. And we do have videos from different countries, and we are going to make sure this happens. We're not waiting on any government. They failed us. As you can see, you saw that clinic. It had USAID on it and UKAID. And women are delivering average 10 deliveries a night with no water. That is pathetic. It's unacceptable. And Dr. B was talking about the mindset. Anybody who's ever worked with me, they know, as far as I'm concerned, only the best is good enough for our people. Don't send us use computers. Go to Microsoft, send us brand new computers. Don't send us new clothes. Go to Macy's and ask for clothing donation. Our events are always in top tier hotels, and we showcase Black excellence. When people start thinking that they are not worth anything, or it's acceptable to drink dirty water, then they don't even think about a way out. So there has to be a mindset shift. We need to rewire their mindset, and let them know that only the best is good enough for them. And we are going to keep doing this one country at a time. We don't need volunteers. We need money. We have engineers who know how to do this. Ambassador Lisa.
Thank you, Reverend Pam and Professor Ada, for your comments. One thing she said that I really enjoyed was that the UN is now looking for solutions, because I'm always saying I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of listening to talking. When are we going to do? So this is the season for the solutions. So we are going to be coming up with another fundraiser, telethon very soon. And I'm encouraging all of you to get your friends together. And when we get ready to advertise, we want you to come back for the fundraiser and bring those big dollars so that we can move on. Now, while we ask for a lot of countries to submit videos, we do not select a country because it's our favorite. We allow the computer to select the country that gets the borehole next, so that we can be fair. So we did select, and Kenya and Cameroon. I don't know how we got two, but Kenya and Cameroon are the next two that should get boreholes. And we really want to see the manifestation of this come to pass in our lifetimes. And we can do it, but we can't do it without your help. We need your dollars. Maybe every time you are brushing your teeth, think about how much water you are spending. How much it costs to just run that tap while you brush your teeth, and then put that money aside. And when we come back for the telethon, bring all that money with you to donate, so that we can see the clinics, the government approved clinics in Kenya and Uganda and all 55 countries on the continent have clean running water, no more dysentery, no more typhoid, no more of all those other things, waterborne diseases that our people, our sons and our daughters suffer with. Again, this is Africa Online. I am your co-host, Prophetess Lisa Parks, and we are here every Sunday from 4 to 5:30 with a variety of topics that benefit, educate, and empower the African on the continent and those of us in the diaspora. Look forward to seeing you next week for our health topic. Follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Nia-san.
The chair of Africa Online Media Corporation has to say her last word before I conclude.
Yes, we do have an acronym that summarizes the problems that Africa face. It's called STEW. The W there stands for water. And Ambassador Lisa, I'll be speaking to you on Nia song. I think that will be when we are talking about water, it will be a good time to do that telethon, the fundraiser. But again, I put in the chat box, you can make your tax deductible donation. Reverend Solange is our accountant. She'll make sure you get your tax write-off. I, on behalf of Africa Online Media Corporation, I really want to thank everyone who has spoken today. Nia Song, I grew up, everybody who grew up in Cameroon know you are a legend. I never thought I would ever meet you in person, let alone work with you. It's always a privilege working with you. You're a man who respects women. That's why I'm working with you, because I have zero tolerance for men who don't respect women. And looking at the video, Ambassador Lisa, the reason why we are, just to remind you, why we are doing Kenya and Cameroon, because we had the video for Kenya. Kenya is next. But when the video for Cameroon was sent, it was more urgent. So that's why we are doing two at the same time, because the clinic in Kenya is not as bad as the clinic in Cameroon. So we are doing both of them. And hey, we have enough money. We can do 10 at one time. The bottom line is we are going one borehole per country, and then the cycle will continue.
It will cycle over around, yes.
Exactly. But on behalf of Africa Online Media Corporation, I truly want to thank every single one of you. And I want to thank Africa's Brain Bank, our sister organization, for implementing this project. Thank you so much, Nia-san.
Thank you all so much. My heart goes out to all of you, and my heart goes out particularly to Divine Chamukong.
Yes.
I'm very, very touched by his last words before he left.
Yes.
Thank all of us for all we're doing. Let us continue to do it, please. And please do have a beautiful, beautiful spring day.